We had more kids graduate last year than was expected. In fact, APS came to me at the end of the summer, well, at the beginning of the summer. Well, I shouldn't say they came to me, like the computer kicked back an error because 97% of the seniors that started the year with us ended the year. And that was crazy to them. Like the computer was like, are you sure you didn't make an error?
My name is Dave Howland, and I'm the founding principal at KIPP Atlantic Collegiate High School. Literally every single grade a kid gets in high school has an impact on their future trajectory. So making sure that that's a big piece helps us stay on track to graduate.
Mr. Howland is a hard worker. He is a visionary, and I think that is his biggest strength. He basically, in his head, created the school.
He sees a great deal in our students, and their success is his number one, his number one goal.
He's shown these kids at this particular institution that outside of their inner city community, there is hope. Outside of the four walls of this school, yes, you do live in this environment, but you're not confined to this environment. Just to see the class of 2015 graduate with all those expectations that they didn't have their 9th grade year coming in, it's a true testament of his focus and his direction.
Because you're starting to know each other. I like that. This is how you build that warrior spirit, and I appreciate it. However, we got to be able to have fun and bring it back.
He had the idea about us having advisory, so there's a cohort of individuals that's together the whole time while you're in high school, and it's gender-based. So, for example, my advisory, I've had them since they was rising freshmen. So it was my job as an advisor to instill those teamwork values, those unity values in them, and I track their academic progress, but not just academic progress, making sure that they're becoming better people.
That advisory unit is very intentional. It's not something that exists at every school. At some schools they have advisors that switch up every year. At some schools they have an advisor, but the advisor switches every year. But the fact that we have a group of people we're putting together with an adult or two that we're putting together, and then we say we want to keep you together for 4 years is a very specific choice. And it's a specific choice because we know that in the long run of high school, if you're thinking about dropping out, if you're thinking about backing down, if you're thinking about relinquishing from one of those challenges, it's not necessarily going to be an adult that's going to push you through. It's going to be your peers.
Advisory is an important factor in our school. In advisory, we advise about from 10 to 15, in my case, it's girls because we do same-sex advisories. Mr. Howland really encourages a strong bond with the girls.
What legacy will your advisory start building this year that will make sure they can go all the way to and through?
Typically, you don't really see a principal going above and beyond and sitting down with the students one-on-one, but he did that, and it was a model for the staff to do the same thing. I believe that he created a clear path to graduation for the students, and he developed strong relationships and bonds with the students and their families in order for them to have that clear path laid out for them.
When we come together next Thursday to celebrate the end of summer school, to celebrate the kickoff of the year of your high school career, to celebrate your commitment to college, you are going to act and show out as a unit. So again, my challenge to you is, what will you bring? How will you demonstrate that you have the unity in the team and family to be successful?